They say patience is a virtue. It is. Patience is also trainable. You have to be consistent on training that patience. In other words, you have to continually reel yourself in when you realize you've made a bad choice. And you have to continually reel yourself in, being patient until it becomes second nature. Once it's second nature, you really don't have to think about it anymore. That's what I had to do right now. I realized I'm on the wrong tire. Everyone else is on the mediums. I'm on the soft. Did not intend for that. I just didn't change my race tires in time. Well, too late for that now. On with the race. So the goal here now is kind of do the reverse strategy. Instead of pitting on lap 4, which I would do if I was on a mediums, I'm going to pit on lap 7. So do 7 laps on the softs and then 4 laps on the mediums. We'll see how that plays out. So the goal right now is, since I'm on the softs, Ramon's on the mediums, I don't want to battle him. That's going to increase tire wear. That's going to lose time. Even though I'm on the softs, technically, in theory, would be faster around corners, but that's not the intention. Intention is to save these tires as much as possible by staying in Mr. Ramon's slipstream and seeing how that plays out. So that's the goal. So I'm just going to keep close, get bump drafts when I can, and hopefully we can salvage what this race is. I wasn't expecting to finish very well, even though I started off in second. Hoping for a top 5 here. That would be optimal. So anything more than a top 5 would just be a bonus. I didn't have high hopes for this race, so do what I can. So I'm planning not to overdrive the car. A little netcode lag, weird stuff there. Gee, the servers are being weird lately, aren't they? So I give him space, let him go through the bus stop. I don't want to rear end him. I also want to give my time to get a faster exit to catch back up to give him another bump on the straights going around the oval. And this also signifies to him I'm not going to be taking a dive into turn 1. Lower lobbies will do that, like B rank and below. They'll give a bump right here and then take a dive into turn 1. Now, you'll see me look like I go for a move in turn 1. I don't. I stay on the outside. He makes an error on his part, goes a little wide. I go on the inside and go past him, only to not lose time. If I try to stay behind him, or if he would have tried to defend last minute, that would have slowed us both up and allowed the group behind to catch up. So he allowed me to go past. I went past so we can keep the forward momentum. That's really all that is. So onward. Well, now I'm in front. I really did not want this because now it's going to wear my tires out a little bit more. So I got to be a little careful. I got to be even more patient on the throttle going into turns, just to save tires as long as I can. I need to make it last as long as I can. So on to lap 3, get an okay exit on here. Ramon's about 1.2 seconds behind me. It's to kind of be expected since I'm on softs, he's on medium, and we're kind of a similar pace right now. Alex has the fast lap, even though he's on mediums. That's a really good fast lap for a lobby on mediums. So I figured he was going to be a problem later since he's running that lap on mediums. He's probably going to run even faster on a soft. So I already knew he was going to be in contention for a podium since he started third anyways. So here, I don't want to push too hard, but I do want to lengthen that gap as much as possible. And I think Alex I don't think he's close enough to bump draft Ramon, or Root actually. I don't think he's close enough to bump draft Ramon, or he might be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he is close enough. So they're probably bump drafting. It explains why they're gaining time now. and Alex gone into the pits for a nice undercut on mediums going on to softs. And you'll see that play out later. So on the next lap, 2 laps ahead actually. And we're going to try to stay out. Now we're all alone. This is why you want to have the right tire choice. Now I'm all alone. They have the benefit of slipstreaming each other and bump drafting each other to catch me. This is why you should probably start on the mediums, like I didn't. I intended to, but I didn't. So now I have to make sure my apexes are good. I have to make sure all these mistakes are not made. I have to watch out for my tire wear, which I don't do. If you see the lap 5 and lap 6, there's a full second difference now. So I have slowed considerably. And if you saw Ramon when he pitted, he was about 1.3 seconds behind me. So now if he didn't make mistakes, that would put him 0.3 seconds behind me. And if I made mistakes and he ran even faster, which he will on softs, he's probably already ahead now. And now I go into the pits. Get that done. Now we're on mediums. And look at that. Mr. Ramon has taken the lead, just as I thought he would have. So 3 laps to go. 4 laps to go. We'll see how this plays out. Again, I'm not worried about tire wear now, so I could try to push a little bit, but they're on softs. I'm on mediums. I have a big disadvantage because now Mr. Alex is in my slipstream now. And he's at real good position to just take the position. And if he wants the position, I won't fight it. He's moving faster. He has better tires. It would make sense not to battle him. So I go wide here. Probably a little too wide. I didn't want to cut Vaught over and smash into Alex. I don't want to ruin his race, so I deliberately lift off even more to let him go past. P4 is well behind us. I'm not too worried about him catching us unless carnage happens or I make a real bad mistake and spin off track. So here we are, second to the last time into the bus stop. And I'm starting to think I just might have a shot at second place. I don't want to overtake now because then he could do it back to me on the last lap. So I stay right here. This is where I want to be. This is where you want to be coming off of this turn on the last lap because you're in prime position to, instead of bump draft, which I do here, to do an overtake right at the finish line. And that's what I was attempting to set up for the next lap. Now the goal is no mistakes, keep right up on him, keep on his slipstream, and hopefully we get that done. You see how when you're on mediums you can keep up with the guys on softs by staying in the slipstream. So this is one of the only tracks I think you can do that with. Daytona is pretty unique for that. Final horseshoe. Don't want to do moves yet. I just want to keep it tight, keep it good, keep the guys from behind me from catching me. 7 seconds behind. I am not worried about it. So I'm going to attempt for P2, but P3 would be a fantastic spot to be given how the race started. So I'll just be quiet a little bit and watch how you play out. He makes a mistake. Turns out I do too. I get a penalty. So does he. This would have been exactly what I was talking about when it comes to slipstream and pass him on to finish. Since we both have the penalty, it just nullifies that slipstream. The momentum's gone. And I can still try to make a run for it. don't quite get it done. But that's fine. Patience. Get out there, go race. Practice your patience, train your patience. It will work out. Have a good day. Go race, have fun.